Here goes another one. 1996 Suzuki something 500. But yeah, needs a little cleaning up. Not too bad. Everything's stock. 2-in-1 pipe. Yeah, the engine looks good. No leaks. Need to clean up the pipes a little bit. Probably take them off and run a wire brush on them. A little bit of rust up here. I'll probably take this apart and wire brush everything, just paint it black. Lights work, headlight works. Yeah, pretty good. Just needs a little cleanup. So it doesn't start yet. Probably needs a new battery, or needs the battery charged. But yeah, it's a good one. I got a good deal on it. Alright, I gave it a start, and something's going on. It's leaking fuel, so I'm guessing the gas float needle pin valve is stuck. So definitely got to pull the carbs out. So that would be my first job to get this thing running. It does start, and I gotta hold the clutch in. But anyway, I don't want to start it again because it's leaking gas like a sieve. But it does turn, so that's good. It's missing the high beam light, and turn signal light is not working, and the neutral light is out. So I've got to take it apart and fix that. But yep, project ongoing. All right, I pulled the gas tank off, but I think there's some problems with where the fuel lines are hooked up. This fuel line is hooked up to the side of this carburetor, and it was just kind of loose. There's no clamp or anything. This was supposed to be hooked up here, and I'm just hooking it up here just to remind myself where I found it. I'm gonna have to check some videos and maybe download a repair manual. But yeah, I think those two lines, and then of course this carburetor, it's missing a vacuum tube. If that's a vacuum tube line, I don't know what it is. All right, so I got the bowls open. Here are the idle jets, and they look brand new actually. And the float bowl needle, cutoff needle looks okay. I mean, it's not totally disintegrated, and the gaskets look good. So I think what happened, the drip or the leakage, was that whoever hooked up the petcock, the fuel lines, did it wrong, and I'm gonna have to look at, and the carbs look not bad at all. I do have to sync. See, you see a big gap there, and yeah, this gap looks smaller than this gap, but other than that, they look good. Something weird is going on in that I cleaned the carbs, made sure everything was functioning properly, bench synced it, and then I hooked up my IV bottle, and I started it, and it was like gasoline was coming out of this tube and filled up this pan down here. Then the only time I saw that happen was when I had a riding mower that had a solenoid on the fuel cutoff, and the solenoid was bad and it flooded the engine. So I'm thinking that's probably what happened, that the engine was flooded, and that's what the leak was, not from the carbs. So I only have a little bit of fuel in there in the IV bottle, and a whole lot more came out of here. So I'm guessing that's because the engine was flooded. So let me start it up again and see if anything comes out of this tube again. It definitely slowed down, so I'm thinking that it's purging all the flooded fuel into the cylinder now. I forgot, I gotta plug the vacuum tube on the carb, maybe it'll idle. So maybe figured it out. This is the vacuum for the petcock, and usually the vacuum on the other carb is blocked off, but this one apparently isn't. And I even tried spraying it out with carb cleaner, and nothing, you know, the carb cleaner shot back, whereas when I shot carb cleaner into this one, the carb cleaner came out the engine side. So I figured, well, let's just give it a try, and I put a blocked off hose on the non-petcock carb, and here's what happened. She runs like a charm. Go. She's running, so I'm gonna put everything back together temporarily and take it around the block. Well, I went to go pull this instrument cluster off because the neutral light, turn signal light, and high beam light were not working, and plus I'm going to wire brush and paint the ring here. But what I found out was that all the lights that go in here, that go to the back here, they fit in these holes here, like that, are T10 bulbs, not T5s, not these little T5s. So I'm gonna have to order some T10 bulbs because, yeah, let's see, it's burnt out. I think I have a couple of T10s, but we'll see. But that's how it comes out. There's a little screw here, here, and here in the back. Oh, and to take this off, there's a nut that goes underneath here, and it's just a carriage bolt that pops out. It's real easy. And then I had to pull the light bucket out to unplug this thing here, and then just whoop, comes right out. It's so easy. I don't think I need to show you. And then to get each instrument cluster out, there's this little rubber bushing here, and then a little acorn nut, and that's it there. Again, it's so easy. I don't need to show you exactly how to do it. If you're competent enough to take this apart, you don't need to follow instructions. It's pretty self-explanatory. So, all right, let me see if I can find some T10 bulbs and see if I can get them working. I polished all the paint and rust off the frame, and I don't know if I'm going to just clear coat it, if I should clear coat it, or if I should paint it black. If I clear coat it, it's going to show some blemish, but if I paint it black and it chips, you'll see the chips. So I think I'm just going to clear coat it. That way, if it chips, you know, it'll be easier to clean up. I don't have to take the black off. So yep, I'm gonna wipe it down and clear coat it. What I'm doing now is I'm making a lens, a blue lens for the high beam indicator that goes here, and that was missing. So I used a piece of blue Lego plastic. I made little circles here based on the size of the other lenses, and I'm going to use a piece of thick acrylic in the middle to go into the hole there. And I've got a Dremel, and I just have to reduce the size of this thing a little bit more to fit in that hole. Okay, I cleaned everything up, made the new lens for the high beam. See how it looks. There you go. I put the extra bright LEDs in here. So we've got the oil light, the neutral light. Let's go the turn signal. Look at that. And this was non-polarity turn signal. So, and last but not least, let's go the high beam. Oh yeah. It's not perfect, but it's better than no lens at all. Beautiful. All right. Oh, and I put extra bright LEDs in here too. So night driving is going to be very, very sweet. Pulled the oil filter cover off, and yeah, it needs definitely needed a change. The oil sump, the oil reservoir was full of diluted oil with gasoline, and of course I don't think the oil's been changed in a long time, because gasket O-ring is pretty degraded and it's pretty yucky. So I'm gonna get a wire brush, clean all that out, and put the I got a new oil filter, and it comes with an O-ring, so I'm gonna get that done and put some Earl in it. Okay, got it all cleaned up. Now I'm gonna put the O-ring in it, put her back on. Here's the new Earl filter. Here's the old one. So this is going in. There we go. Put some petroleum jelly in the groove just to get the gasket to stick without falling out. And petroleum jelly is, you know, petroleum, so it's gonna dilute in the Earl. And it goes in like so. The two screw holes on top and these two circle things are on top, and they go in. So let me put that in. Put 3 quarts in it. So let's turn her on and see how it goes. Oh, I gotta push the clutch in. Baby. All right, I think that's good. Took the handlebar off because it's looking pretty decrepit, pretty rusty. Yeah, hello. Yep, pretty rusty. So I'm going to wire brush it and paint it, and probably not going to do much to the triple tree here, the clamp. Probably just wipe it down real good, and then yeah, after I get the handlebar painted, I'm gonna wipe it down, give it a good polish, put some WD-40 on the plastics, make them look great again. All right, handlebar next. All right, I put a tack coat on it. And now I'm going to put the second coat. And I put the handlebars back on. Got a little scratchy scratch right there, not a big deal. Got the mirrors on. I'm not a fan, as I mentioned before, of these mirrors, but I don't have to buy new mirrors. But yeah, I mean, they're okay. I guess after a while I'll start liking them a little bit more. But next on the checklist, I'm not too worried about getting all the scratches. I mean, it's got character. I'm gonna put some cleaner wax on it and do a little wipe down and just, you know, make it presentable. Of course, I still have to get the stupid residue from the old stickers off here, but yeah, that's my next project.
There she is, all polished up. I mean, it's got some character marks on it. I might try to wipe it down a little bit more, but it's in rideable condition. Yeah, wheels need a little polishing, but yeah, it's not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, if you look at it from afar, looks like just a normal commuter, which is what I plan to use it for. But she's ready to ride. Let's ride. She don't even need the choke. Yeah, I gotta adjust the fuel air mixture. But that's all she wrote. Later.